with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say?
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. Hopefully the stream is doing good. By the way, we're I set it to start streaming all that stuff with the timer, went to the restroom, let the music play. I come back and I'm looking at the stream and it says there's a shitload of frames just dropped. I guess there was like a big lag spike. Hopefully we're all good. We're just gonna kind of roll with it. I don't know what happened. Wasn't here for it, so no idea if something went down. But how you boys all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. Let me get the music back up and running, boys. How you all doing? We got us a Share, we got us a Vulcan, Favela, Boy Type. How you doing, my man? Alexander, Hal, how you boys all doing? Welcome back, welcome back. Let's not waste any time. Let's just dive into the alpha, boys. There's some stuff we can test in the alpha today. Hopefully we'll get in a dungeon. That's what I would be really excited about. But let's not waste any time at all. Maldraxxus is here. And I've got to play through Maldraxxus already. Can anyone play Shadowlands right now? I think I still have to get invited to the alpha. I don't think there was a mass invite or anything like that yet. So, yeah, right now it's on an invite-only basis. At least for now. But anyway, boys, Maldraxxus has been released, and I actually played Rogue through the whole zone, so I've done all the quests, but let's go at it again, man. Let's double back in there. Oh my god. Yeah, if you guys haven't been paying attention, they added now new different, like, animations for different classes. So, like, if you're a Panda Warrior, and a Hunter, a Mage, Rogue, you have different, like, it's a stealth animation. Priest is like this floating animation. Shaman has an animation. Monk is battle, and Death Knight, you have the bones spinning around you. If I rotate him fast enough, I actually can get the bones to like stop in place. Actually, I can make him spin backwards too. But if I go slow enough, then I'll make a bones like float in place. It's kind of cool, huh? Or really make a bone storm out of it. But every race got it. Every race now has like some kind of a different animation for it. Take a look at like human, for example. Get the whole monk setup. The paladin setup. You got a massive shield now. It looks so cool. Warlock I think looks really good, especially on like an orc. Massive, big old hulking orc. Priest looks also really good, except I think Tauren males are really off screen for it. Yeah, they're really off screen for that one. But all this stuff looks really, really cool, man. They did a really good job. Everybody's available for us to see except for Night Elves, which kind of sucks. They really wanted to see Night Elves. But if you want to see what Night Elf animation is going to look like, you can just go to the Nightborn. Because Night Elf and Nightborn have exactly the same animations, like in terms of these abilities, except Night Elves won't be able to be Warlocks, but you get that, right? Then there's one for Druids too. Big old chunky Kulturan boy. I guess it could be Xanda. Pandaren DK Monk stance feels weird. What's up, Dal? What's up, Atho? Panda DK. Yeah, because they have the blades in the back, kind of like ready. They have like a very monk-like battle stance for just about everything. The only one that actually looks different is this one. When you have two-handers. When you have a massive two-hander instead of holding it out. Because this animation are actually very, very similar to one another. Just the hand goes across a little bit. But the other hand that's in the back, it just shifts. Instead of having the weapon blade this way, it'll have the blade the other way, if that makes any sense. Like a Night Elf Warlock, then again, I don't really like Night Elves. Yo, let's do this, Let's play a Shaman. We want to try out some of the new Shaman stuff, and we want to customize our boy. They added some more Shaman customizations you can see. We gotta go for the big nose boy. And I think they have more, oh, they do, more fur tints. Oh my god. I haven't got to see a lot of these, so a lot of these are OG. Wait, yeah, all these are OG. And then there's like this, and this are new. So we're gonna go for this dark, like Grim Totem Shaman. I like that a lot. We're gonna give him different eye color. I like blue. No, we should go for purple. Wait, where's purple? There it is. Hair. Oh yeah, you can have like actual different like haircuts. You got mane, which is just like plain. And you got some of the basic stuff, right? The braids on the side. But then you also have this, like, feathers on the side with like a gem looking thing. And then you have this with totems, and you have this even this. Oh no, that's a necklace actually. So that's a different piece. But you have the braids with a totem kind of holding them together. You can just have like this plain hair. No name for that one yet. There's this other braids with like 3 braids on one side, 3 braids on another with a bit of feather. And I think there's one more, right? 11. And you have these beads. Let's go for I kind of like the feathers, man. I really want to make the feathers do work, right? Let's go with this, the big feathers. Fringe, which is your top of your head. What's the point of selecting eyes, dude, when you could just have so you can have it the plain, no hair in front, a little bit of hair at the top. You can do a little bit of hair kind of emo-ish, and then you can just completely cover it, dude. Put the curtains up. And the facial hair, I think those are about, there's new, no, those are new facial hairs for sure. Yeah, some of these I think are new. The ones that are not named are new. These other ones are old. Yeah, there's not a lot of new stuff in terms of hair options, at least. I think I want to go for more feathers, just because I have a theme going on with feathers now. Horn style, there's a couple more horns. So you have this, which is like tiny bull horns that curl. Then you have these that kind of like curl outwards like a goat, like a ram. And then you have these that curl all the way up like it's a thumbs up. And we're gonna go with a thumbs up, dude. We're a Tauren giving everybody a thumbs up. And I gotta go with 10-ish horns. Then you have jewelry, you can have different necklaces, which are hard to see. But you can have no necklace, a fang, or a totem. I think you're gonna go with a fang, just because we're not going for a totem look. You can go for a headdress if you want to. Oh, these are like, not even feathers, like tails. I think we should go for feathers, right? Just because we got a feather thing going on. And you can have a piercing. So now all Tauren have a different piercing. You can have a clean nose, a big golden ring, a golden like hoop that doesn't connect on the outside, like a ball at the end of it, I guess, or a slightly bigger golden ring. We're gonna go with the hoop. And there's body paint too, which is kind of cool. We can do different patterns. So this is the first pattern with like this triangle on your forearm. Then there's like these stripes and like a shaman-like bloodlust symbol. And then there's this, I don't even know what to call it. I like this one though. It looks almost like a bear paw in some sense. Face paint. Oh yeah, we can also have face paint too. So we'll give him some color. You can't see his eyes, but you can give him some paint. We can change the color of that paint, and there's quite a bit of colors. There's like white and blue. There's red and white, greenish or like hazel and white, red and blue, hazel white. Wait, is that the same? No, it's a brighter hazel, and then like yellow and white. I kind of like the blue since, you know, we have so much attire that's blue. I just think it fits. But yeah, what should we call them? I can't see. Not taken. Beautiful. Yeah, we got our shaman. He's gonna be the new leader of the horde, dude. Leader of the free world. The next war chief right here. I can't see. Alright. It's gonna take me a second to set up enhancement, but I really want to try enhance and show you guys a bit of enhanced changes. Elemental is mostly the same. Mustache looks like a Tauren hair. Oh, we're about to choose my mustache? Is that a bad thing? Oh no. It's supposed to be a little curly, man. It's not supposed to look like the hair option, dude. What the fuck? Oh no. I'm fucking up then. Let me swap to enhance and let's do this. Let's dive into a dungeon immediately. Because the dungeon queues take forever. We'll try to see if we can get into a dungeon as a DPS. Don't play enhance. Let me change some of these. I need a DPS agility trinkets. Beautiful. And we'll give him a transmog to fit the champion, okay? In just a little bit. I need to set these up. And then we're good. Mouse up. Here we go. I might need to make keybinds for this stuff at a later time, but for now we can just kind of chill. For now. Yeah. Let's go, bro. No offense. Yeah, I'm joking. I'm joking, dude. I'm joking. I'm joking. What's your favorite class right now? Shadowlands? Rogue. 100%. But I am trying out a bunch of classes just so I can kind of get a feel for them. Because I'm I'm going to play a lot of vaults in Shadowlands, that's for sure. So I want to make sure that there's so many classes and specs, most importantly specs, that are good in terms of like the gameplay and feel. The more that are feeling good to play, the merrier. You know what I mean? Let's have Lightning Shield, which is part of a basic toolkit. Healing Stream Totem. Healing Surge right here. Lightning Bolt we can put as R, I guess. Which is normally why I have my Lightning Bolt, which is now actually part of a basic gameplay. Wind Fury Totem has to go up here. This is a much wider range now. And our weapons are enchanted. Perfect. Now we gotta make sure we have the right talents. So these are the talents that I've been playing with. Leash, Lash and Flame, Storm Fury. Pack Spirit is Fight. Hailstorm I like a lot. We can go with Guardian Spirit. I think we can go for Sundering just because we have so many cooldowns already. And Stormkeeper is cool, but I just feel like it'll be kind of tough to keep up with all that. And we'll go Elemental Spirits. Come here. So this first part for Maldraxxus, the zone, is actually really cool. This is the place where you can actually test your class, because welcome to Maldraxxus, boys. The first thing you get to do once you zone in here is a motherfucking coliseum with bitches fighting each other day in and day out. The theater of pain, and all you do is fight everybody else, get a rank of Rising Champion, and once you have high enough championship, then you go and kill some of the elites. Once you kill those elites, you go and kill some of the biggest competitors. Once you do that, then you get to advance through the story. And you get your Covenant ability pretty quickly. That's a good part as well about the whole Covenant thing here with Maldraxxus. Also gotta move some bars, so I'm gonna put myself here. And hopefully it won't kill this guy too quick. Let's see, we have another construct we can just fight. He's getting beat up by everybody. Here we go. Beautiful. Let's see how hard is it for me to play enhance and try to heal. Oh, I'm dying already. Come on, what is that? I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna fucking die, boys. 100% dead. 100% guaranteed. What is this? 2,000 nature damage a pop? Immediately dead. Immediately dead. I guess we're gonna be pretty squish. That's gonna be a pretty big problem. Dungeon, cute. Okay, let's get us some Mog. So I kind of want to run through and play a little bit of enhancement here, boys, while showcasing you a bit of Maldraxxus. So these guys... Oh yeah, the yak is huge compared to all the other races that I have. Let's go mostly like this battle-ready shaman. No gear necessary. Just a skirt. Like a real Scotsman. Yeah, actually it doesn't look that bad. We're literally got a skirt and a bunch of hammers, dude. Looks like a fucking goober. Wonder how the skill will work in all the raids. So I think what they'll do is just make raids like level 30 or something like that, so you can go in and have an easier time with them. I think that's what they're gonna end up doing. For now we're not sure though, right? For now we're not quite sure exactly what Blizzard is gonna do with it. We'll have to wait and see. And I think enhancement might be one of those specs that I just might need to get a lot of gear for before it gets really, really good. Wait, what? Could I not get a instacast chain lightning? Is that not a thing? Oh, wait, hold on. I should be able to cleave these. Oh, that's a good cleave. Actually, really solid cleave. I like that. I guess they just start killing these things. Yeah, so if we take a look at the dungeons, it's not properly scaled, I don't think, yet. But let's take a look at Warlords General. Let's say I want to go back and do this for transmogs and stuff. If you take a look at some of the loot, it says level 40. So I think this place is going to be scaled to level 40. So as a max level character, you should be able to go in and it'll be at like 10 item levels less than you are. Like as a max level 60 character is what we're talking about, right? So that'll be a little bit different than, let's say what you currently maybe are with 120. But there'll be different scaling overall. So with all these changes, I think we shouldn't have that different of an experience for the most part. It is definitely going to be a little different, but it shouldn't be too different. I guess it's the most important part. Yeah, oh my god, Frost Shock hits so hard when you consume Maelstrom. Oh my god. Actually, I want to consume Maelstrom right here and just Frost Shock at both. Ooh! The 3k hit, dude! That's huge right now in the alpha. 3k is actually a massive hit. Like, it's actually not even funny. Waiting for cooldowns though takes a second, that's for sure. Frost Shock for hard damage. Let's go, dude. Yeah, I think enhancement might be one of those specs that's going to be very gear reliant. Very gear dependent. But the big Frost Shock spams, shit, that's good. I almost want to go not Lash and Flames. I almost want to go like Forceful Winds or something. Or maybe we should try Elemental Blast. That could be really cool. Hold on, I actually want to try Elemental Blast. Can we get our combat somehow? Let's say we got to get our Torn Racial up, because that'll be useful. Just an immediate stun as soon as we need something. It'll be interesting to scale up to max level if you have a full raid group. Like, so you can do the fights and it'll be upscaled to you, so you can like have a full, like, I think it'd be cool if they had like, hey, I want to turn on so everything is upscaled, so you could truly do the raid as if it's current content. But I don't think they're gonna make the gear from there any good. I think if maybe somebody wants to have like an event where you go back and play old raids like the Worm, I think they could totally use a scaling tech for that. But I don't think it should give you like any gear though, if that's what you're trying to say. Maybe that's not even what you're trying to say either. What is it I was gonna do? Change the talent. We're gonna go for Elemental Blast. This is an ability I remember Enhanced Shamans using as a talent way back in Mob, dude. And that shit was so cool. So let's see if we might be able to get ourselves some Maelstrom. Just from fighting these bitches. Decay and Touch, what does that do? Shadow damage every 3 seconds. So Shamans are gonna be way heavily all about cooldowns, right? Everything is on GCD, everything is on CD in general, but you should be able to do quite a bit of damage either way. And your rules are going to be also a lot bigger. Oh my god, Sunder just wipes them out. I did not expect for it to do that much damage. Okay, let's do this. Big old Frost Shock. Actually, I shouldn't have done the big Frost Shock. I should have done the Blast instead. Let's drop a stun on all of them. And I should... Actually, I don't have a big Frost Shock available yet. I'm waiting until I get myself a AoE here. I should have used Elemental Blast. What am I doing? I keep pressing wrong ability. Like, I know what I wanted to play with. Hello, Georgie. Hello, my man. Be having a good one. It hasn't been good. Well, I'm trying it out right now, but hitting a train dummy, it definitely feels a little bit better to play. Again, I keep doing the wrong thing. I keep pressing the wrong button, boys. Let's drop down the healing totem just so we can help us survive here a little bit longer. It is still a little bit broken because your what is it? Frost Shock and Flame Shock are still on a weird CD range right now. Like if you press Flame Shock's cooldown is going to be shorter. If you press Frost Shock's cooldown is going to be shorter. Ooh! Oh, that was actually quite a hard-hitting ability for 1,000 non-crit. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, if Elemental Blast becomes the play now, that'd be dope. Imagine popping Elemental Blast, getting a Mastery proc into a massive Frost Shock. That'd be cool. Look at that, dude. Big Thunder just taking everything out. That is so fun. That's actually so good. I like that. Okay, let's go for a bit of AoE. Now, I don't think with this Shaman we have ourselves all the AoE components yet. We don't have all the passives, I don't think. No, yeah, we do. So we have a passive where your Chain Lightning reduces the cooldown of Crash Lightning. So let's say I walk up to these two, right? We're gonna do a bit of AoE. We're gonna Crash Lightning. Let's see if we can get a Chain Lightning off. Chain Lightning. We could use Crash Lightning right after, so we could use this abilities a hell of a lot more often. Got a big Frost Shock in there. Chain Lightning again, since it is fairly shortish cooldown. Getting the belches out of the way. We'll drop down the Self-Heal, Crash Lightning just because no cooldowns are available right now. Go for Big Blast. It's a big Frost Shock. Did I get Mastery proc? No, I got a Haste proc. How did that thing hit so hard? My Frost Shock hit so hard. 6,000. I mean, I guess I am having a buff stacking right now, so... Yeah, while you're inside this arena, which is like the starter quest area, you'd have above the stacks over time, so maybe that's what's making me hit so much harder. Hope you see good. What's up, Mr. Storm? How you doing, man? Is enhanced still squishy? I'd say so far it feels a little squishy, yeah. I'm having trouble like fighting mobs in here, but maybe once we get out of this place, we can do like normal quest mobs. We might be able to see a little bit of a different gameplay. Huge setup. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Honestly. That's kind of awesome, not gonna lie. Alright, let's fight some of these elites. We're gonna get an Earth Elemental up in here and just Lust. Just so we can do as much AoE as possible. Go to AoE, and we'll try to go for as much AoE damage as possible. I think we're just gonna kind of forget about, Wait, what? I had Maelstrom, but it won't let me use, Chain Lightning. For some reason. Or it won't let me use Chain Lightning in an instant cast. Very good, now that worked. Big Frost Shock for huge AoE. So I think I'll actually be able to have builds where you just Frost Shock for damage. Which is not bad. I'm actually not against that at all. You'll probably Frost Shock like with a build with Hailstorm, which is a new ability. Every time you spend a charge of Maelstrom, you gain your Frost Shock does more damage. And we'll hit an extra target, up to like 5 extra targets. So it'll kind of give you an enhancement, a bit more of a cleave playstyle, right? So use Chain Lightning, Crash Lightning, whatever you have, right? Like I'll Chain Lightning here. I'll walk up to these guys. I'll hit them with Sunder for big cleave. And I'll Frost Shock for big cleave as well. What am I trying to do right now? Trying to survive, that's what I'm trying to do. Let's go for War Stomp. Okay, we're taking a little bit of damage. We might have to go very defensive here with self-heals. Yeah. Let's Frost Shock for AoE. As we have it back up. The consistent AoE damage of enhancement is something I'm actually concerned about. The consistency of AoE might be out of the window. For this cooldown heavy playstyle, you might not be able to do consistent AoE. Which is kind of sucks, but I guess not the worst as well. Yeah. Ooh, the Frost Shock, that is huge. So you might be more bursty, right? I think if you want to go for consistent, you might have to play Crashing Storm, so then when you Crash Lightning, it electrifies the ground, so you'll have a little bit more, like, sustained damage on top of the enemy. I think it's what you might have to do. But we'll have to wait and see. I gotta kill more elites. You start building your legendary item before 60 when you reach it. I think you gotta get max level first, and then you can start building legendaries. So far in the alpha, we don't have legendaries to play with. We know that they're somewhere out there. I just don't think they have been implemented yet. I think that's the problem. Frost Shock, that's huge cleave. Let's drop down the Stun Totem. Get a heal. Yeah, I think enhancement might end up being very, very very underwhelming for the pure constant AoE damage, but the burst AoE might be much better with this setup. I guess time will tell, yeah? Time will tell. We could chain lightning, so we can get ourselves another crash lightning. Or maybe it might actually be a little bit better as long as you chain lightning. So maybe you'll have chain lightning as you go to, so you can crash light it more often. But if you want to play a different build, right? Maybe like go with this Hailstorm build, then you could. So maybe it's just an opportunity, like just a choice kind of deal. Because that's a big Frost Shock. That's a big Sunder for the Bursty if you want it. But I think you'll want to maybe just chain lightning. So maybe I'm wrong on that. Okay, let's get back over to the guy and turn in the quest. We gotta kill 2 more elites, and then we can get our Covenant ability, and we'll be able to test that out and start questing. You will play with Crashing Storm Talon, you can stack Crash Lightnings? That's actually a good question, yeah. I haven't thought about it. Maybe I should try it. You think I should try it now? Let's try it. Let's see if you can stack Crash Lightning. So, well, Thunder is on cooldown. Let's wait a second. So, what we'll do is, I understand what you're trying to say. So, you're saying Crash Lightning into a proc chain lightning to get Crash Lightning back off cooldown, and then Crash Lightning again. Could you stack 2 layers of Crash Lightning? That's actually a really good question. I think you might be able to. Let's try it. I love Sunder, but we're gonna have to drop it for a second just to test this. And we got like 2 areas here with mobs that are just kind of surrounded with AoE, so it'll be a perfect opportunity for us to get some big value damage out. We're gonna drop our totem, walk up, and we want to get stacks first. Let's get stacks. We gotta get our pets up and running so we can get Maelstrom back faster. I'll just wall this for now. Still don't have stacks of Maelstrom anytime now. Okay, Maelstrom are up. So I'm gonna use my AoE into Chain Lightning. Okay, Crash Lightning is not coming off cooldown nearly as quickly. I don't think I had as many enemies to hit here. But it does... Okay, we'll be able to test it again. But this area with this little amount of enemies is just not going to work out. Also, I'm taking a bit of damage. I don't like that. Okay, now the Lich should be able to die. There we go. Now we can survive. Let's run over to... I kind of want to... Let's try to get proc from these guys. I'm just going to hit them for a bit, and maybe I'll use it on this pack right here with Crash Lightning. There's a bunch of enemies here. Can I get a proc? Can I get a proc, please? Can you please proc for me? I just need Maelstrom. Okay, we got a Maelstrom weapon. Want to kind of go in the area where there's a bunch of enemies. There's 3 there. There's 3 here, 3 here. Wait, we can get 4 over here. Right? So now there's 4 over here. Wait, can we get them over here too? Just walk up, walk up. Maybe? Okay, well there's 4 over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna AoE him. Crash Chain Lightning, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. So it seems that there's 2 layers of... How long does Crash Lightning last for, by the way? 6 seconds. So you might be able to. Hold on, if I can get multiple enemies... Okay, so Crash, then Chain Lightning. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. We're going to place it in another area. No, it seems to be that Crash Lightning is going to be replaced. Unless it's just 6 seconds times out that quickly. It doesn't feel like that should have been 6 seconds, but maybe. Where does it say that? Also, each target hit by Crash Lightning increases the damage of your... Yeah, but what is the part of Chain Lightning? For each target hit by Chain Lightning, increase the damage of your next Crash... Wait, not cooldown? So it does reduce cooldown, but now it also increases damage of Crash Lightning. Wait, can I just, like, Chain Lightning like this? Crash Lightning does 60% more damage. Oh, goodness. That actually does quite a bit. So it does have a cooldown reduction aspect to it. Okay, what if I do this? What if I pop it into immediate Chain Lightnings, right? Hold on, let's just pop it into immediate Chain Lightning. Into popping it. Was that 6 seconds? It looked like it was there. Like, it looks like you might be able to overlap them, but I don't have enough haste right now in my gear in order to truly test it. You know what I mean? I guess the best way I'd put it. I just don't have I don't have a way to test it right now, or reliably test it. So we're gonna go back to Sundering. That's a good question. Probably like 2 seconds over late, maybe. Yeah, I think with high enough haste you might be able to do this, but right now with gear that I have 15% haste, which isn't bad. It's a better start than some of the other classes are getting right now, that's for sure. But yeah, well, we'll figure it out once we have a lot more haste in our gear. When every piece of gear has haste in it, then we'll be good. Let's go on for the big guy right now. Get ourselves the elemental blast into a big old storm strike. Frost shocks. Start putting those down ASAP. Frost shock again. Uh-oh, we gotta walk out of this. Big lightning bolt. And hit him with another frost shock. I should hit him with a flame shock just so I can have the cooldowns back faster. But it's okay. I'll flame shock him now. Walking out. Okay, cool. Now we can go and get our Covenant ability. And then we can go and get out of this area and start actually questing. Haste will be even more important. I think haste is the most important stat right now for enhance, but in Shadowlands for sure, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be plenty important for a lot of classes. Like gear is still gonna matter. We can't really truly test. I guess you guys could see the cinematic, right? It's a little work in progress, but he kind of just like announces we have ourselves a champion or something like that. Now where the hell am I gonna put this? Normally I have this where elemental blast is. Maybe I could put elemental blast here. Or no, I'll do this. I'll put elemental blast here. I'll put primordial wave here, and lightning bolt there because I'm kind of getting used to lightning bolt being on shift 2. Is there a problem with rogue energy in alpha? Is there a problem? No. Rogue's actually feeling pretty good. The only one space that kind of feels a little weird is assassination because it is a haste heavy spec. But outlaw and subtlety are all really strong in terms of no need for haste whatsoever. We're only up to level 20. The change is no clue. I'm working out for any reason let's put a win. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have any pay to win stuff or free to play stuff anytime. We got Primordial Wave, which is gonna do a little bit of damage. The next lightning bolt that we throw at the enemy is also gonna do quite a bit of damage to him. This is drawing down Gladiator's War Banner. We can take it out pretty quickly on. Big frost shock. Uh-oh. Backing up. Hold on. Gotta get another big yopper for frost shock. We gotta get a flame shock back up immediately. Flame shock is back up. We can throw him in the stun. Hit him with a big old blast wave, which I think gave us a bit of haste maybe. Oh no, critical strike. I'll take it. Lightning bolt. And there it is. That one didn't take long at all. Actually, this one was pretty quick as enhanced. As a rogue, that one took me a second. Yeah, Survival Hunter actually was pretty quick too. Quite a bit of damage. I gotta drink, boys. Pop a cold one. Do you think WoW will be free to play? Nah, dude, nah. I think that'll be the. I don't think that'll be good for WoW if WoW actually went free to play. I mean, it'd be nice for consumer because you don't have to pay. But then I feel like the quality of the content is gonna suffer massively. I just wouldn't want another WOD, you know what I mean? I really wouldn't want another WOD. So if you're trying to figure out what the hell you're looking at, work in progress thing, you actually get to involve yourself into, spoiler alert, a bit of drama in Maldraxxus. There's 5 different houses in Maldraxxus that were all under the leadership of the, I think, Praetor is the guy's name. He's like basically a leader of Maldraxxus, a strategist, a general. And he's got missing. So then those 5 houses were like, shit, what do we do? 2 of those 5 houses were like, shit, we gotta rise to dominance. And somehow miraculously, out of 5 houses, 2 just imploded. 1 has this big dude with an axe who's like, we are protectors of Shadowlands. And then the scaly dude and the fat dude are like, we gotta get glory. We gotta get that anima, dude. We gotta do what we have to. So you have these 2 houses that are just, looks like scheming and corrupting against everybody. You have the House of Constructs, which is the fat dude, which is like abominations and stuff. And the other is Necrolords and Liches and shit like that. And you get to join the House of the Champion or Chosen, which are usually like souls that come into Shadowlands that still want to battle and earn glory. And it's pretty cool. It's like a little bit of drama going on there. And if you, I guess, if you choose to become, if you choose the Necrolord Covenant as your covenant, you'll get to have their storyline. And there's so many new names that you guys might not even expect that are gonna pop up here. Like for once, we just got it picked up. It's hard to tell. It's actually impossible because of my fat ass torn head. But if you look, that's actually Draka that picked us up. She's apparently like a baroness, as it says down below, of House of the Chosen. I think it's a cool little cutscene, no music, so you guys are not missing anything. What do you have? Some Necrolord cloth mock set, dude. It looks awesome. It reminds me back of the old school Kel'Thuzad, like this very Egyptian-like Nerubian-esque thing, and I fucking like it, dude. They did such a good job showcasing on the WoW website about it. Like, let me show you, just so you can see how good that shit looks. I mean, there's a good chance you would have seen it, but look at it. Give me a sec. Sorry for burp. Look at it. Look how good that looks! Look! And then, I mean, they got the back pieces too, I think. Or maybe those are just the shoulder bits with the bones. But look how good that looks! You got this, like, Sphinx, like, Egyptian, like, side, whatever the fuck headpiece. Shoulders with, like, a flame of blue. It looks amazing. And then the rogue one, you look like one of the abominations, dude. You got a little, like, baby arm on the side. Your right shoulder, left shoulder with spikes. Your head is a massive skull with more spikes, looking brutal, gruesome, and like pestilent. And then you have the hunter, who looks like, well, it looks like a hunter, right? You look like a skeletal bowman. You got like a massive one shoulder, a smaller other shoulder, a dope ass helmet that covers your face with like a skull thing, and then the plate. Don't even talk to me about the plate. Probably one of the coolest plate pieces ever, dude. Holy fuck, looks so good. Alright, back to the questing. Not for the sake of, I want a quest, but for the sake of, I kind of want to get more gear on this enhancement, so I can see what this shit is going to feel like a little bit better. But yeah, so now we got to go and collect bones and weapons and give the weapons to these guys so we can have more dudes joining the army to help fight and shit like that. While Draka hangs around. Draka got some dope ass, actually she doesn't have that great of weapons. These are like, what? Kata? But that's Draka, dude. She looks so good. She's wearing the mail armor. It looks so insane. Baroness Draka. So you have like barons and baronesses in this place, and they serve different houses. And so many cool new fucking names show up. I don't want to spoil you the ending though, that's for sure. Because I went to the full story. It's all unfinished. I think there's a lot of cutscenes that are just missing. But it looks really fucking cool. And they got these death elementals here that look awesome. Imagine having this as elemental. If let's say you're like an elemental, not an elemental shaman, but like a frost mage. You could have like a deathly water ally or something like that. I think it'd be cool as hell. Alpha patch notes make it look like only arcane mages got the second shimmer back. They give it back to all specs, alright? Yeah. Are you talking about like Wowhead or like a WoW or blue post on WoW forums? Because yeah, all specs got their abilities back, for sure. They're just giving it a longer cooldown. That's all. The Wowhead like improperly tag it or something. There's a dead guy. How the hell are you dead? What? What? Dude, this place when it first launched, there were so many fucking people you couldn't get a single quest done. This is gonna be the shit show, and this is gonna be the zone that's gonna be like a biggest shit show possible once this goes live. Because this zone's like so funneled into this one area, and you can't really go anywhere else at all. But it's gonna be so good. How did Draka die? Didn't she try and like wasn't it like? Didn't she die when the Orc clans came over into Azeroth from Outland a long fucking while ago? And like, they had Thrall, and then sent him down the river. He ended up in like an orc camp as a slave to fight in the pits or something, and then eventually broke free. Dude, they need to make Primordial Wave an ability that benefits from Maelstrom. Honestly, I think it'd be so much better for that ability if they benefited. But so far, it doesn't. Yeah, look at a Wowhead, and maybe it'll just notes or something. No, yeah, so Shimmer is just a baseline mage change, right? It's not a, like an arcane mage, frost mage, or fire mage only. It's just a overall change. Yeah, no, that one's for all specs. Don't worry about that. So I played around with a bunch of different covenant abilities for shamans. I don't like Primordial Wave. It does a bit of like shadow damage, and puts a flame shock on an enemy, and the next lightning bolt you cast will hit all enemies that have a flame shock on them. So if you have, let's say, if you use a lightning bolt on an enemy single target, you'll basically double lightning bolt them. If you have 2 enemies, you'll be able to cleave them. So let me show you. So I kind of would like to fight these guys for a bit and get myself some Maelstrom. Hopefully we'll get some Maelstrom from this. Okay, we got Maelstrom. So we need to find 2 more enemies, or even a single enemy, I guess, so it'll be fine. Just gonna hold on to my Maelstrom. We have 10 stacks of it. Oh, that is so good. Okay, so we got Primordial Bolt on this guy, right? He has a Flame Shock. This guy has a Flame Shock. When a Lightning Bolt, both of them get zapped. So that's pretty fucking cool. I'm a huge fan of that. So you can have some really cool combos with it, dude. And you can really store up a massive combo with all that. We got ourselves a shield. No, it's a book. Okay, well, at least we got ourselves a piece of gear if in case we want to go elemental. I think that might be an upgrade. Haste Versa. That's actually pretty good. Haste Versa. I think crit would be better, but I'll take it if it's better than what my other shield is. It isn't actually, but it looks cool. A little tome when you hold it by like the bookend. I changed to Rusted Shaman. As far as I know, they haven't really changed too much. Another gave him a mana totem. But besides that, I think it's about it. I don't think they changed anything yet. I won't say that they're not going to change at all. I would just say yet. I also need to be dropping down the Healing Stream Totem a lot more often, because that thing heals like for a ton in comparison. Please give me someone with haste. Please give me someone with haste. Give me some in haste, please. Draka? Okay, or no? Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's alright. Alright, we got this big fucker. We're gonna pop down self heals here as AP. Primordial Bolt him. If we can get a Lightning Bolt in there, that'd be great. Okay, we'll cast one. Okay, we're dying. We're dying. That's not good. We're standing a shit though. That's totally my fault. I think it might actually be better to play Cycle of the Elements so then you can just get more shocks out. I wonder if that would be better in the long run. So I like the changes to enhancement. It's just like actually like meaningful questions you have in terms of which abilities do you think you should be using, or which sounds you should be using and stuff like that. And it keeps you wondering like maybe I should use this or use that. It's just like makes you change around and use different abilities back and forth. I like that a lot about enhance. Wind shear, use it. Interrupting the game. Was he casting anything? I didn't even notice, honestly. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I didn't even notice, honestly. Yeah, my bad, my bad. And does Elemental Blast still give stat buffs? Yes, so Elemental Blast will give stat buffs. Hardens the raw power of elements doing elemental damage, which I think is fire, frost. So mastery might be able to double dip or triple dip into it, and increasing your haste, crit, or mastery by a bit. So this is going to be one of the first few houses. So there's a different house right here. There's a House of Constructs, House of Necromancers, House of Shadows, and House of Blight, I think, or Plagues. And there's the seat of the big seat with a massive skelly boy over there. That's where the leader would be. So this is the House of the Chosen. That's where you have enemies called champions or gladiators, and you got skelly boys and some necromancers here, but mostly it's these guys. And this is where Draka is from. You can do a couple of quests here, but it's a pretty cool place. From what I've seen, this seems like an area where you actually would have world PvP, like as if you would have people of other covenants invading this area. Because if you go further in, there's actually an NPC that's like a rare. And there's elites that have like track and stealthies. And made me wonder like, why would they have that? But of course it would have. Wait, her weapon changed. There's like a spear. Oh, looks cool. It's like a ruined spear. But yeah, there's like supposedly gonna be, I would imagine, potential for world PvP of like Covenant versus Covenant type of combat. Or maybe this place will eventually, as time goes on. Oh no! No! That's wrong. My bad. I was wrong when I said that. I was wrong. I know why they added it, but I don't want to spoil it. I know why they added it, but I really don't want to spoil. Shit, I probably said too much, didn't I? Damn. Yeah, about that. About that. Yeah, I'm spoiling if I say more. Oh, the torn changes. They look good, dude. Look at me. I got hair on my face and not a care in the world, dude. Alright, so what I have to do is I have to find chosen protectors, but they're not actual protectors. They just Bitches hiding, dude. They're just a bunch of bitches hiding. Oh my god, lightning bolt does so much more damage now, finally! Oh, because in the alpha for the longest, lightning bolt did no damage. Also, our dungeon key has been 30 minutes now. Maybe eventually we'll be able to get, like, into a dungeon, boys. We're hoping, that's for sure. I just Sunder. Sunder solves all problems. Spoil? No, I don't want to blade. I don't want to spoil. Because in case somebody's popping in, like, I want to know the story. Like, they want to see this stuff, but they still want to be able to experience the story. And I feel like you could still look at this stuff and still be able to experience the story of this place. And I don't need to spoil nothing. I really don't. I really don't. I guess you could do like a Wowhead article if you want a spoiler. But it's worth, because this place is actually... I would say that Maldraxxus is actually quite surprisingly gruesome. As a place, as a zone, it's surprisingly gruesome. I was actually like a little bit taken aback, not gonna lie, about like how nutty this place is, I guess the best way to put it. Because this place is fucking nutty. Maldraxxus is an interesting place, dude. There's a lot of shit going on here. A lot of shit. So, yeah. But no, it is kind of nutty. Like, some of the shit... It's surprising that it's in a World of Warcraft kind of game. Kind of shit going on. You know what I mean? I guess that's the best way to put it. I'm not going to get too far in the story, I don't think. It's not going to take forever. So I expect you to think so far is the best in Shadowlands. Which spec, like out of all the specs in the game... Yo, that is way too early to tell. Which spec out of all the specs in the game is the best. Way too early. There's actually no way to know for certain. Literally no way to know for certain. That's how many specs in the game? There's like 11 classes, 34, 33 specs or some shit like that. Yeah, 33 different specs in the game. No, there's like 12 classes. There's like 36 different specs. That's way too many, dude. I can tell you what classes are gonna be good. It looks like just about every class is gonna be a decent choice. There's no bad class. Like every class has a spec that's gonna be good by the looks of it. In terms of which specs are going to be good, oh, that's way too early, dude. Well, let alone which one is going to be the best spec of all. I mean, you're looking at what? Rating, Mythic Plus, PvP. Like, you can't have a spec that's the best at literally everything. Okay, let me go over there. Which one spec do you like the best? Outlaw for sure. Subtlety is another close second. It's really smooth, feels really good to play, but Outlaw for sure, dude. Outlaw feels like a lot of fun. Ton of fun. Try this thing. Got these things on the side here that you can ride. Wait, can I do mount special? No, I can't do mount special. Too bad. Wait, did it just mount? Yeah, I do. And it disappears. Rest in peace. What's in there? I kind of want to look at the buildings because the first time I went through this, I did not look at all the buildings. I'm kind of interested in what's over there. Is there a spec that's good at everything? It's called Havoc Demon Hunter. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll give you that one. What is this? Is it like a rare here or something? Maybe this place has a rare battle mages and shit like that. Uh-oh. Am I getting myself into trouble? Feels like I'm getting myself into trouble. Let's get out of here. There's like nothing here. There's no rare, no nothing. Uh-oh. Do I can juke it? Just juking it out of here. Yeah, I wasn't looking. Don't worry about me. I was just kind of exploring. Nothing's over there. Definitely nothing trying to kill me. Also, are these guys just hacking at a wall? What the fuck are they doing? Or maybe the place is phased? I think that place has a different phasing to it. Maybe a little bit for sure purposes. Does Ice and Ice feel like an annoying upkeep? Nope. It actually feels quite good. I feel like there's not enough. Right now in Shadowlands or BFA, right now there's just not enough mechanics for classes. And I'm kind of enjoying classes with more complicated and complex mechanics. Like Enhancement Shaman, and upkeeping your dots and using abilities on cooldown and trying to have priority systems. I'm a huge fan of that. And I'm a huge fan of Slice and Dice being brought back to rogues. I feel like it changes the playstyle a little bit. You can see a little extra to do, which I'm a huge fan of. Nothing here. But think it'd be like a guide trainer or whatever. Oh yeah, also all these places that have a house have a massive ziggurat. So if you ever remember like doing Vanilla WoW or Wrath of Lich King, everybody has a ziggurat. That's where the ziggurats come from. They all come from Maldraxxus, dude. That's where all the undeads have came from, is Maldraxxus. All of Lich King's armies and all that. From the Shadowlands. Pretty fucking cool, honestly. I mean, I know that that's not how things were at the very beginning, but, you know, they're exciting on the lore and stuff. I'm a huge fan of. Shouldn't be. Probably only keep it once or half a minute or longer. So you just maintain. I think for Assassination is the only spec where you actually have to choose between. Oh, Assassin normally maintain Rupture, Garrote, and now you have to maintain Slice and Dice. So you're gonna use Envenom last, and you'll have to maintain Slice and Dice more. And there's no way of like using Envenom increases the duration of your Slice and Dice or anything like that. Only Outlaw has that as a mechanic, but it doesn't feel bad to maintain at all. No. You kind of gotta, it's hard to explain it, but you kind of just gotta give it a try to understand what I mean. You know what I mean? They don't know what I mean, because you haven't given it a try. I understood the irony of what I just said a little later. I don't know what a main enhancement, not really want a main enhancement, dude. They're feeling really good. I feel like with high enough haste, you'll get a lot more Maelstrom procs, and there's gonna be different builds to play. Right now, I'm not gonna build with a Mental Blast, but you can go Forcible Winds or Lash and Flames. Like Lash and Flames on Hot Hand, so you can spam an ability if you want to. You can go with Totem Mastery, so you can drop a bunch of totems. Wait, they changed Totem Mastery! Oh my god! Totem Mastery is different, boys. What? Drop Searing Totem, Healing Stream Totem, Earthbind Totem at your current location. On a minute cooldown? When did they change this? Wait. A minute CD to drop all your totems? So drop a heal totem. Tremor for slow. Wait, Tremor is fear. Oh my god, wait, I've never seen this. I've never seen this ability. They changed it completely. Totem Mastery. A minute cooldown, drop a Searing Totem, Healing Stream, and Earthbind. Oh, Earthbind, not Tremor. I misread it. It's like assuming lava, boys. So this part of the quest, you gotta summon lava. And then interact with a stone. So with this stone, you're kind of trying to figure out what happened to the, I think the Praetor, who's the leader of... Oh, Primus, who was the leader of the Necrolords. But he has mysteriously disappeared and he left clues of how to find them. Kind of. What changes something else? You think some? Hope Shadowlands come out earlier than expected. BFA is kind of boring currently. I think BFA is kind of fun if you're playing like with a crazy setup with corruptions, right? If you have a cool build with corruptions, I think you definitely could have some fun with it. We got a belt. Good Versa. We don't want to drop our haste. No. It's a cool belt. But we don't want to drop our Versa whatsoever, dudes. Oh my god, it does drop 3 totems. We got a heal totem. Can we have 2 of them? Yes, we can. So we can have 2 healing totems if you really need a big cooldown. The slow and the searing. I wonder if searing does any damage, because they removed searing totem completely. I wonder if that does any damage at all. I like that. Yeah, water walk and walk on lava. I don't think you can do that. Let me try it. What's my water walking? Because normally it's my mouse 1. But that is now my healing stream. Okay, water walking. I guess lava and water. Now the day lava becomes water, then you can, but nah. Water walking on lava? Blasphemy. Lava is not even liquid, is it? I don't think it is. Got water walking on lava? Can't do it, boys. Sorry. Is Healing Surge better? No, it's fairly weak in BFA. So Healing Surge baseline is weak, but it's stronger with Maelstrom. And so is your Chain Heal. So Enhance will be able to heal himself better when you're using Maelstrom. But Maelstrom builds much slower than your current Maelstrom bar. So I think it's going to be a nice switch up. Plus, you don't always only have Healing Surge. You also have Healing Stream Totem that you can drop down that will heal you. So you have different tools to play with. So what you do is you show this guy the blade, and he's like, wait, that's the blade of the Primus. Why would he leave it in a rock? We gotta see if you can put it together. And then you get to make a ruined blade, dude. But you don't actually get to use it. It's mostly you get to build it so you can open up the big door where he would usually hang out in. And then you get to open up the door where your covenants are gonna be in. Kind of strange because Zergas came from Nerubians, Nerubians came from corrupted Amethid, the Amethid came from Titan Keepers. Coincidence? I think not. Well, I don't know what the lore is about the whole Ziggurats and Nerubians and all that. But another massive floating necropolises are that's in Shadowlands. Or maybe that's Blizzard, you know, expanding further on the story and they'll need to modify a couple things in the future. But I kind of like the fact that they're trying to expand more on the story. I'm a huge fan of that. Like, look at these dudes, the bony boys walking around, this massive hulking giants. All these gladiators walking around and shit like that. And the whole place just looks like Western Plaguelands, but it's friendly, which is weirdest part. Everything here is actually kind of friendly. Nothing wants to immediately murder you. So it's cool, I like it. Lava is melted metal, so it's a liquid. I thought it was a different state. I don't think... I mean, it's not like... Was it though? I guess there's different states. You got liquid, you got solid, you got gas, and there's... Is it a meme or is plasma real? Plasma has to be real, right? Maybe. Possibly. I'm not Bill Nye the Science Guy here, boys. Don't hold me to some kind of crazy standard or nothing. Alright, let's see what happens when we drop our totems, right? We're gonna get in combat with this guy. Drop our fucking totems, get our wolves up and running. Siren Totem, does that do any damage? I guess I should have, Wait, he killed Siren Totem immediately, dude. That Siren Totem didn't last a second, dude. Rest in peace, Siren Totem. He got yopped immediately. Maybe he does do a lot of damage. Let's hit him with a Primordial Bolt and we'll Lightning Bolt him. Look at that. Yeah. Lightning Bolts, dude. Huge Lightning Bolts. Hit him with an Elemental Blast yet again. Wait. Apparently we didn't have enough Maelstrom for it. Big Frost Shock. Oh my god, this feels so good to play, dude. There's so many mechanics that are just intertwined for enhance. I'm a huge fan of that. Okay, next time we see an enemy, we'll draw aggro, then we'll drop down Totem Mastery to see if the Siren Totem does anything anymore at all. Dropping down AoE with a big old stun. Grab ourselves a heal totem as well. Big Frost Shock for a massive cleave that crits. Why does it crit as hard as it does, dude? Makes no sense. Oh god, this is so fun. Yeah, enhancement is pretty squishy. I'll tell you boys up front right now. It feels pretty squishy. Rogue feels kind of squishy, but Rogue's felt like it should feel squishy. This one feels a little different though. Different kind of squish. Big zap, Frost Shock. Not even looking at him. This guy keeps walking around like he's ready for something. Wait for this to spawn. Not using my favorite totem. I know. I could definitely get better at it, boys. I could definitely get better at it. I'm not an enhanced main, first of all. I only play one for fun. I have a really geared out enhancement on live, though. But the amount of buttons you have on live. Oh, look at this. Also, I noticed this. They have these guys. Who's a good murderer? Who's a good deathbringer? You are a little guy. That's kind of cute, dude. They have this war hounds, and you have these dudes. Hounds hands. It's kind of cute, not gonna lie. Okay, dropping down one Fury. Frost Shock immediately. Actually, okay, next enemy that I have that's solo, I will try to see if I can maybe hit him with totems and see if Siren Totem does anything. Okay, I really want to test it myself too. Please just drop me one enemy. One enemy. Oh no. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna hit him. Alright, we're gonna now Siren Totem. 28 damage? It does nothing! Siren Totem still sucks! No wonder they removed it. Yeah, I think they need to... Totem Mastery just doesn't seem quite as good as I thought it would be, man. It's a cool idea, but... No, I don't know. It's a cool idea, but nah, it doesn't really work out properly. Haste Mastery will... No, it's actually lower item level, but it's a cool piece of gear. We'll keep what we got right now. Do you think it has will be better in PvP with improvements? I hope so. I definitely hope so. I think it has potential, because right now Enhance is very squishy. Well, actually, I guess Blizzard would have to adjust how squishy Enhancement is, but it seems to do quite a bit of damage right now. Like, the damage you could do is just... snap a finger, press ability, cooldown. That's it. You're doing damage. So potentially, yeah, potentially could be really good. All right, let's start forging a rune, and we got haste. We got some pans, boys. Slightly different color, but we still got that skirt-looking thing. So we'll defend this bad boy for a second here. Make sure we're buffed up fully. All our weapons buffed. We got the lightning shield buff. We got our wind fury totem. That's on a 2-minute cooldown. And honestly, we should drop. Let's go hot hand. Let's start playing hot hand. I want to see how well that works. Auto attacks with flame truck have a chance to make your lava lash just like spammable. That could be really good. We'll try seeing if we can get spammable lava lashes. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Lava lash, dude. Oh my god, this could be so good for PvP. Because this does so much more damage. It does what, 73% damage? And increases cooldown, reduces cooldown. Oh no. Reduces cooldown by 75%, increases damage by 100. Oh, that could be really good. If it procs off of your offhands, that could be the play, dude. I think Stormfury is really cool, but I think Hot Hand might be the way to go. Okay, let's round everybody up. Round them up. Hit them with a little bit of this and a little bit of bone armor. Out of here, dude. Just cleansing it. Stun them all. Sunder. Big heal. And now we have a Frost Shock available. And we'll hit 5 additional targets, so if we get AoE, it'll be just fine. And then some super burst that later on Maelstrom weapon procs. It could be used quite a lot for your heal, especially chain heal. Yes, in dungeons, I think chain heal is going to be the go-to. I think enhancement has potential to be have a little bit off heal to your groups. Chain heal, no mana cost with 5 Maelstrom, so that's actually going to be really strong. I think it's going to be really good. Hit him with a Frost Shock. Blade Guardian's Rune, can't interrupt it. Could we suck? Spectral Shackles, we actually cannot interrupt it for a second or two. We'll hit him with our Primordial Bolt, actually. Yeah. Big damage. I'll pick up the sword. We got the artifact weapon animation. We don't actually get to use the sword. We just get to go use it for the story. But yeah, and that seems really good. 1v5 Affliction, Lock is a dream. Yeah, make Affliction great again. I think Affliction is going to be a lot stronger in the expansion, man. We're looking really, really good. And now we got also this ability of Fleshcraft. What this does is you channel it and you create a shield that'll protect you for 2 minutes. If you channel it around dead enemies or like powerful elite enemies or rares, then it empowers the shield even further. So for a class like Enhancement that's fairly squishy, that shield is actually going to be pretty strong. The only thing I wish Blizzard would do is allow for your Maelstrom weapon to also make Primordial Wave. I guess no, you could, yeah, because now Maelstrom buffs the damage of those casts, so I guess Primordial Wave should be a cast. This ability does quite a bit of damage. I think it would run using the opener because it gives you free flame shock, so you can just Frost Shock. Yeah, maybe I should start using it in the opener. Next item also hit all enemies affected by a flame shock, which could be great for cleave. Or great for single target. Maybe I should try opening up on enemies with that ability. Hit them with a Primordial Wave into a Frost Shock, into a Storm Strike, into a Lava Lash. Actually, I also have 40-yard range on my shocks too, so I should start shocks from super far away if I can. I don't need to get right in people's faces to do that. Oh yeah, now we're at the top of the tower. Where the big boy is at. The big leader. And there's Captain Exposition. Morgrave Crexus and Baroness Dracum discuss your Runeblade. Crexus recognizes the handiwork of the Primus, missing leader Maldraxxus. Your forging of the Runeblade has earned the rune of the Chosen. Crexus believes this may be the key to gaining entry into the seat of Primus. He sends you and Draka to the seat to confirm this. So I guess now you gotta go and earn different runes of different houses. I never actually read that part of the story, but that's kind of how you begin the zone. And you get to play through like starting entrance, starting zone, events of every single covenant before you get to choose the covenant through which you're gonna like continue the story. But it's pretty cool because it kind of takes you from the Bastion storyline and continues into Maldraxxus' portion that kind of links it all together, which is kind of gruesome. And then you go into Ardenwald, which isn't linked at all. And then you go into Revendreth, which also is not linked whatsoever. They have their own conflict going on. But it's still pretty cool. It's all really, really cool. I'm surprised they didn't link the other two. Maybe there's like something else in the story that links them further together. But for now, we'll just have to wait and see. And I think I just activate a thing. Yeah. And now we get to go to different houses and do what the fuck ever we wanna. I'm gonna go to House of Plagues, because there's just a bunch of shit for us to kill while we're at it. So we can mess around with different talents. But this seems to be kind of like the place where you'll hang out with your Covenant. You have this guy right here with some kind of a bar to fill. There's a battle reckoner. So this seems to be the place that after all the story stuff, if you choose this as a Covenant, you'll be able to go out here and interact with a lot of the items here and all these other things. Maybe that has to do with anima and shit like that. But you'll have blacksmiths out here, you'll have like other vendors and all that stuff. And you'll also be able to enter inside, which will be the place where you'll be able to do a lot of the stuff for your Covenant. But right now in the alpha, we can't do anything like that. We can only do the story stuff up until like you get to just about max level. But they never really let you finish the story and then let you do the whole part of choosing your Covenant. And then starting some of the story stuff and interacting with some of the bits. So you can go there and right click on stuff, but never you get to the point where you can actually like start actually doing stuff there, you know what I mean? Oh, and Shadowlands, dude, looks so good. Well, Drax's is honestly my favorite zone. This shit is awesome. I love Revendreth too. But Maldraxxus, I was super excited about it, and it did not disappoint whatsoever. Huge fan of that. Huge fan of the zone. Bunch of undead ghouls here. So they got different houses. You got the plague house, which is like mushrooms and disease and plagues, and they got a bunch of alchemists in there and shit like that. There's a house of eyes, which has fucking spider dudes, and I think we'll do a house of plague just because the other one will be too spoilery. I don't want to spoil too much for you guys. Fury or arms for PvP and PvE in Shadowlands. Way too early to tell, my guy. Way too early to call which one you should be playing. But both of them feel good. I don't know how they're going to be affected by PvP yet. And there's this guy here. Who's a Necrolord guy, but he got this little plague hat on him. And he keeps calling you apprentice. He's convinced that you are the apprentice that he's been waiting for. And his place got completely fucking ransacked. There's some textures not loading for this. That's fine. And there's a big old fuck boy. We're gonna ignore that. This place is, for like a desolate place, this place is fucking beautiful, dude. Look at these bony fingers out of a mountain. Like, what is that? Have no idea. It gives us some Silithus vibes, dude. If only these things twitched, that would be even more Silithus-like. Here we go. Big lava bird. Lava. Oh my god, these lava lashes are so good. Holy shit, if you get a proc of this in PvP with lava lashes, you'll be fucking OP, dude. What the hell? That is so good. Oh my god, it procs so often. Holy shit, come here. I need to fucking hit you with these lava lashes. One more. Oh my god, dude. That is so good. That is actually so good. Holy shit, lava lash hurts. Lava lash hits quite hard. Let's get Wind Fury so we can have more chances at lava lashes. Get us a small heal. God, that feels good. So I think that's what you'll be doing for PvP. You'll try to get lava lashes proccing. You'll try to maximize them as much as possible. I think that's going to be the go-to. Forceful Winds, Storm Fury, Cycle Elements, Crash and Storm for talent, especially for AoE. They can Crash Lightning into Crash Lightning, and then Storm Strike into Crash Lightning again. Oh, you might be able to do that actually. Hold on, let me look at them. Forceful Winds. Okay. And then you said Storm Fury. Each time weapon activates Storm Strike. Let's actually try that too. Let's try that build. Because there's been some builds that I messed around with, but not all of them. Forceful Wind, Storm Fury, and you said Cycle with the Elements. And what was it? Crash and Storm? Crash and Storm for talent, especially for AoE. So you can Crash Lightning into Chain Lightning, then Storm Strike into Crash Lightning again. Maybe. Maybe right, actually. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, for AoE, yeah, I won't really be able to do much about it for AoE, really. Oh my god, actually, that is such a cool combo. I'm Storm Striking and I'm getting my shocks back so much faster than normal. Oh shit, that's actually kind of cool. And you kind of want to make sure that you don't Storm Strike too early. Oh my god, there we go. Frost Shock. Then we got a Lash again. Yeah, that actually works pretty well. Holy shit. That actually works pretty good. So if you want a more consistent playstyle, just like kind of off of that works off of passives, yeah, that's not a bad combo. You can crash the storm, which you can do for single target, or you can do for AoE if you wanna. Don't attack me. Anything else that were flying above me, I'm just like, Jesus Christ, don't fucking. Don't look at me. Dude, this place is so dope. You have this menial quest here, but the rest of this place is fucking gorgeous. Is it maxed on the child? Yeah, 60 as Chris says. Imagine Shaman while Jack's the jailer mount. Yeah, that would look so good. Not even funny, dude. It would look way too cool. Okay, let's drop our wolves, which are going to generate Maelstrom. I need to get a Storm Strike again. Lightning Bolt. Frost Shock. I want to make sure that I'm Storm Striking then Shocking as soon as I can, if possible. Crash Lightning. Hold on. We can pull another one. Hit him again. Frost Shock. AoE. Give myself a self heal. Shock again. Gotta hit Lightning Bolt again. Oh, I forgot Lightning Bolt builds up for like multiple stacks. Yo, this actually is a good build for a lot of Maelstrom output. That actually could be a really strong build. This combo force will win the Storm Fury is a really good output for Maelstrom. That's for sure. Frost Shock, Storm Strike again. Oh my god. I gotta Storm Strike again ASAP, dude. Oh my god. It's going back so fast. Yo, that's actually unreal. I never tried that. That's so good. It's like really strong for sustain. Coming back again. I kind of like the big setup that I had going on with Hailstorm, but this is really good. Love the content. Yo, what's up, Splash? I do my mem. So they look really cool. That look actually feels really good to play with too. That's a cool combo. Let's actually hit him with a Strike, Frost Shock, and I think with a high Master build you can do enough Frost damage where the Frost Shock is actually quite huge. But yeah, this is like a lot of little hits instead of banking for a big hit. It's just a lot of little hits that you'll just eventually kind of slam the enemy into. Let's go grab ourselves a shield from these guys. We have this guy who will feed into our shield to be a little stronger, like double his size. And what we'll do is we'll fight this big boy. Hit him with a Primordial Bolt. Lots of Frost Shocks back to back. Hit him with a stun. Shock. Yo, I'm just slapping him around with the Frost Shocks, dude. I'm using him a pimp hand to give him the big Frost Shock slaps. We'll give him the Flame Shock back up. And maintaining Flame Shock is going to be so much easier with that, too. Frost Shock immediately. Ah, I should have Frost Shock first before Storm Shocking. It's okay, Storm Shock is back up again. So we can Frost Shock with a pimp hand, dude. It's just the way the character does like the shock animation, just like a slap. This is like a fucking pimp hand. Frost Shock again. Oh my god, that's actually so good. That is so fast paced. That feels really good. That guy also has nothing so much for rare, right? I do like the Hailstorm damage increase, and I like the hot hand RNG aspect. But I do like this build too. This is a really solid build. Definitely not against it. I need a couple more of these like whiskers on the ground. Spore, one more. Never played Shaman, but it's fun, dude. It looks good. Right now in Shadowlands looks good. I would say even in BFA, Shaman's pretty fun. Like if you have the gear and the essences, Shaman's pretty fun. Like it's actually a good class. I enjoy it a lot. Oh, come on. Why you attacking me? I'm just a Tauren. I can't even see in front of myself. What are you doing? Give him the Frost Shock. Storm Strike into a Frost Shock slap yet again. Yeah, that could be really strong. I think maybe like a Haste Master build might be the go-to in the next expansion. Maybe a versatility, because not all the abilities are magical. You have physical damage with Storm Strike, so maybe Versa might be the best stat. Because it's all damage. Because this all increases chance to get Stormbreaker and Wind Fury by increased amount, which is actually pretty high right now, I'd say. High-ish. All fire, frost, and nature damage you deal too. If they made Storm Strike and nature damage ability, then definitely Master would be the way to go. But I think it's going to be a little bit of reverse, a little bit of haste, maybe. Too early to tell him. Started playing Fire Mages because I saw how good one did and one of your videos did. Fire Mages are actually super fun right now. In PvE, they're very gear dependent, which kind of sucks farming all the gear, but once you have it, they're really strong. In PvP, they're really, really strong. They get in a little nerfs in the expansion, but it's still be fine. Shamans are fun, they have a lot of cool spell effects. Yeah, and I like some of the stuff that they're doing for Shaman in Shadowlands in particular. We can either go for agility, intellect, strength, or Injector with slime healing them. That seems like a really cool healing ability, but we're gonna go for this. Do some damage. Plus, we can also play Elemental. We're still in the dungeon queue. We need a tank! Memnark! That's a guilty. Maybe he can log on. We need a tank. Is he online? No, he's not. Fuck. How was he able to... Oh, wait, I gotta get another quest from him? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, this thing. Should there be some downtime now with the removal of rock butter? Am I going to have insane, or is there occasional 2-3 second downtime? Yes, there's definitely going to be some downtime. That's for certain. With the removal of rock butter, but it's recovers a bit. I'd say maybe too much of an ability bloat even. I should go for flame shocks on these guys. I can go for dispels if they do anything. Okay, I have way too many abilities to press now. Holy shit. Well, if you play this build, there's definitely zero downtime in the abilities you use, because you get in so many procs, that's for sure. But no, I guess it depends how you build your talents. Baseline, there is going to be some downtime, yeah, just a little bit. But I think it's fine, honestly. Like the downtime with the Shaman. Because you're going to have a little bit better damage output overall. Plus, that's kind of how Shamans used to play back in the day. There was a bit of downtime with the abilities. You don't always have like something you could spam. Compared to the current Shaman. In the current Shaman, you can just spam over and over and over. There's also an ability for you to press. You build a Maelstrom, spamming Maelstrom all the fucking time. Let's go Flame Shock in both. And the Lightning Bolt in both. He's healing. We don't want that. I probably should have Frost Shock there, but I didn't. Probably should have Frost Shock first, then Storm Strike. Yeah, if you play in this build, there's no downtime. You always have an ability to press, but it's usually with your Windfury procs, and if things are proc with Windfury, then you're fine. But the other build I was playing, there was downtime, but there's big payoff for the downtime. It is worth the wait. Like here I just have a little bit of damage, you know, just doing a little bit of here, a little bit of there, but slow and steady. And the other one has a little bit more burst to it, so I can really pack a bunch of bursts in a short window. But I think in like a boss fight, whether you're constantly hitting the boss or intermittently hitting the boss, it would average out. But like in a PvP scenario, you would you don't always want to do constant damage in PvP unless that's your build. So maybe in PvP you might want to save up a bunch of abilities for like a big wombo combo burst, where you just let out a bunch of abilities at the same time. Well, in PvP that would be perfect. To do like the intermittent burst. Or no, to do the big burst. You don't always have damage up. Hey, there's a guy. Another guy that's up and about playing. What about do I think Demon Warlock is in Shadowlands? I don't really know, dude. Demonology Warlock feels a little bit weird right now in Shadowlands. Doesn't feel the same, man. Like, it feels like it could be a little bit stronger. I think it's the essences. It's just, it's so reliant on essences right now in BFA that it's just kind of weird. Make sure I have Flame Shock. Yeah, this is actually a nice, steady, slow and steady build. Slow and steady wins the race type of deal. Oh, that's a big one. Let's go and actually use you for Fleshcraft, just so I can get a better shield. There we go. That's actually such a useful ability, dude. The shields you can get are pretty massive. We'll get a double Flame Shock in there too. We got a Lightning Bolt in, we'll be able to do quite a bit of damage. Let's remove that buff. Oh, there we go. Chain Lightning that? For some reason, Chain Lightning wouldn't be instant, even though I had 5 stacks of Maelstrom. That was weird. Maybe it's not working with Shadowlands properly. Hard to tell. Just have to wait and see. How's it, man? What's up, AJ? How you doing, my man? It's been a while since I played MM, actually. I should give it a go, shouldn't I? Yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun. Yeah, next time I get a chance, man. How you doing, by the way? Hope you're having a good one, my dude. Just trying to build as someone suggested in chat. It's working out pretty well, honestly. Slimy coating, we can take care of that. We'll hit him with a Frost Shock, just so we can reset it with a Storm Strike right after. Yeah, this build with like just intermittent damage is actually quite good. Holy, surprisingly good. Go there, kill Quorum. Haven't tried Ellie, bro. No, I haven't tried Ellie at all. I've been playing all in hand so far. Elemental is not that different. I think it would be more consistent maybe. But Ellie haven't gotten too much of changes so far in the alpha. Let's get 2 of these bad boys up in here. Get a big old AoE. Yeah, so it seems that there is a small cast time no matter what you do with your oh, we're gonna die. Oh, we're gonna die. Yeah. This is a heal. Missed my stun completely. Okay, we're alive. We're alive. Wow, actually huge heal from a healing surge. A single healing surge. I'm not against that. Good, happy you're doing great? Hell yeah, dude. Happy from me? Hopefully you're doing good too, man. Happy to have you here. Leg in a jar. Let's get a big old lightning bolt on this guy. Huge zap, dude. Oh my god, huge. Holy shit, the damage you can do with your wolves. Oh my god, wolves are so strong with this setup, dude. I'm just constantly pounding this guy with damage. And when I get a frost wolf, it amplifies all my damage to be like extra frosty, I think. Just with more abilities I'm throwing out, the more damage I do. Yeah, whoever suggests me this build, this shit seems really strong, dude. This shit seems really good. I think this would be good in AoE too, because you get in so many more craft lightnings. Man, so many cool builds! So many cool builds you can come up with now with Enhance. Is the 10 Maelstrom only consuming 5 Maelstrom bug, you think? No, I think it's intended so you can store up more Maelstrom, right? Let's say you are, how do I demonstrate? So let's say you're fighting this guy, right? And you're like, I got other abilities to use. Hey, Storm Strike proccing. Let's say you got a Maelstrom, you got 5 stacks, but let's say Storm Strike is proccing like a motherfucker. You want to make sure that you're pressing Storm Strike first things first. So Blizzard gives you extra Maelstrom to store up. It doesn't mean that it's extra Maelstrom to like be damage amplifier or anything. Maybe there's other abilities that are more important for you, but you want to make sure you're not wasting Maelstrom. I think that's what they added, is so you're not wasting Maelstrom. It's not intended to like be you consume up to 10 stacks. I think you can only consume 5, but you can store up to 10. I think it's intended on purpose so you don't, because there's definitely gonna Blizzard imagine that with the playstyles that people are gonna have, some people are gonna be over generating Maelstrom. They want to make Maelstrom a main mechanic for enhancement. Want to give you more options for Maelstrom. Want to give you more opportunity to use Maelstrom how you want to use it, not how developers want you to use it or how the game wants to, how you want to use it. So having it overstack over 10, I think is just the only proper way of going about it. I think it was on purpose. I don't think it's a bug. No, I think it's meant to only consume 5 with opportunity to stack to 10. Ooh, to a higher level. We'll get to level max level in just a bit, yeah. Actually, I'm so low level from all the quests. I might not be able to do some of those quests because some of them are kind of a gripped to, what's the word? Some of those quests are kind of grouped to a level, so if I'm not high enough level, then I actually cannot proceed. We'll see though, we'll see. Change to enhance before Legion. Change to enhance before Legion. I guess if you want to look at it, it kind of changes it to how enhanced used to be prior to Legion, sorta. Unless you're asking the question, I don't know what you're saying. Basically, tilt says to 100% instead of 100 is a visual bug. Yes, that's what I meant. Yeah, I mentioned in the video that I'm pretty sure that part is a visual bug. I don't think we actually intended to get to 200% of that. We got wolves. I need to make sure to get off. What is it? The shocks up every time I get a reset. Go for a lightning bolt. Never mind. A primordial. Wait, we can hit you and we can, yeah, double zap you. At least you got some use. Oh, okay, okay, alrighty, okay. Alright, okay. Chain lightning. Another crash. Oh, Yeah, and Crash actually makes you do more damage on AoE too. Oh my god, that actually... Now you have parts of enhancement with Crash Lightning buffing your Storm Strike damage, Storm Strike's always resetting, your Chain Lightning's giving you more Crash Lightnings, Crash Lightning doing AoE, then you have all your shocks. This actually a build of an enhancement that finally feels like it's not mechanics playing against one another, but rather playing together. I like that. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. Discussion for another comment, so it doesn't make sense. Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad, boys. Glad you liked the build. This was one I was thinking. More Maelstrom so you can do more AoE and heals, plus the Stick and Haste Master setup. I could totally see that, yeah. I could totally see that. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. So this is like some kind of a flashback, I think. Yeah, I think it's like a flashback to... Or no, it's like a... Yeah, the grave of the Plague Ward. Still kinds of fucked. I am lost, but you must endure, blah blah blah, something like that. So basically the house got fucked up and we have no idea how that happened. It just got completely obliterated, and the leader of the house, which is this chick right here, she's all kinds of fucked up. And you kind of go to different houses that got obliterated, like the House of Eyes and this house, to try to figure out what the hell happened. So I guess he was the second in command or whatever. And now we gained another rune for the sword that we're trying to collect. Right now it doesn't have any cool animations or anything, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna have like separate runes. We're trying to rebuild the sword, and we got a level up. Did we get anything new? I don't think we do a level 53. Nah, we're set. Yeah, we're all set. We're all set. Each time one of your weapon activates cooldown. Oh yeah, that's a talent. Passive, passive. Okay. Yeah. You like using Blizzard R-bar? Like what, the eagles on the sides? I don't really care for it. I have it right now on my live character. I don't mind it. It's not like I prefer to use Blizzard R-bar, but I don't really care to get like an add-on to remove it or anything like that. I guess the best way to put it. I wonder if we can actually get to the necropolis over there. I kind of want to try. It looks like there's a gate through here. Unless that is the dungeon. Unless that is the dungeon entrance, which you know what? That's probably what it is, the Plague Fall. That's probably what it is. Because I know there's a big old area over here. There's a necropolis that rests on the ground. But I'm gonna guess that is like the dungeon entrance. And that's the dungeon I've been queued for an hour here, boys. We need a tank and then we're good to go, but I don't know if we'll get a tank. There's a sad part. I wonder what the story with this dungeon is, because there's dudes walking out of here all plagued. They have the touch of plague and they keep walking out of here. If you're a mage, you could probably blink through this, couldn't you? Can I back up when I exit it to like go explore? Because I just want to run around and explore it. Oh my god. It is. That is exactly what it is. What the fuck? They say huge! Behemoths! And the fucking mushroom guy? There's a mushroom guy that's just kind of bouncing. Okay, calm down a second. Dude, look at them. They're huge. Can you pull them? And there's fucking someone swimming in the water. Did you see that? It looked like someone was swimming in the water. They're like fins or something. Unless it was just these. Oh my god. Birds and shit. Oh my god. I've never done this dungeon, but this looks cool as hell. I really want to explore, but I'm gonna get yopped, dude. I'm gonna get destroyed. I want to see if I can just kind of walk out of the dungeons and like back up immediately. No, he's gonna put me back in. No, because sometimes it puts you right outside of the entrance and you can like kind of backpedal into it and you won't get put into the instance. Or I think I gotta be inside of a raid or something so I can avoid not getting pulled in. Wait, fire and frost weapon enchants back. So you have Windfury enchant. And you have flame enchant from your flame tongue. But frost enchant, no. You have wind fury weapon, which it puts your main hand enchant wind fury. 26% chance to trigger 2 extra attacks, deal and physical damage. And then flame tongue puts a fire enchant on your offhand. So you used to be able to actually choose which one you put on which weapon, but those are one for you to play one with one build, one with the other, and the one to make Lava Lash a base ability. So they changed it where you can't do anything like that anymore, which is fine. But enchants are kind of bag, but not in the same way as you're probably thinking as they used to be. Not in exactly the same way. Oh, and that's another dungeon entrance right here. Theater of Pain. Which one was that one again? It is Theater of Pain. Ooh. And look at these massive dudes walking around all over the place. Soul, rotted flesh. These guys are kind of like the golems of back in the day, whatever you call them. I forget what they're called. These guys are massive golems that just kind of walk around here. Oh, Gristlebeak. Wait, can I hit you? Oh wait, no, I gotta use some item I think to find him. He's not even hostile. Want to see if I can kill this rare. Probably can get up here, right? Is that what we should do? Climb up this thing, maybe? Right, maybe? Because he's circling this thing down here. Hold on, maybe I can make a breakaway and like get around this somehow. Is that what this place is? Is this like a jumping puzzle, maybe? Oh no, that's what it is. Oh, did I do it? That did it. Okay, here we go. Figure it out, boys. Didn't take long at all. That's a lot of health, so we're just gonna bop elemental. You can fight for my honor. We can get wolves up and running too. Hit him with a primordial bolt for a little bit of damage with a big old lightning bolt right after. Oh, he's taking a second to die, actually. I mean, my elemental doesn't look like he's taking any damage, which is good, but I'm not getting the damage that I wanted. Wait, my lightning shield, maybe that's why. There's probably some kind of a proc that I'm missing from it or something. Like a passive damage increase. Frost Shock into a Storm Strike, into a Frost Shock again. Lightning Bolt. Frost Shock into Storm Strike into Flame Shock. Lava Lash. My Ellie's gonna be down in just a moment. Oh, that's gonna be pretty interesting. Pretty rough out here. Has a lot of health. Yeah, you have a lot of health, don't you? Okay, but maybe we're okay. Maybe it's just like a sponge. Yeah, it seems like it might just be a sponge. Because it doesn't really hit all that hard. Like, worst to worst, I could just use all my Maelstrom to heal myself. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I thought it was going to be something cool. No, this fucker blocking my way. Yo, we're just going to go around him. There's another one over there. There's everywhere, dude. There's everywhere. Just don't stand in front of him. You're just fucking dead. Just dead. Also, let me show you Theater of Pain. There's something cool inside of that, too. It's going to be weird, but it's probably some sort of story explanation for it. Dal, someone has a far side ability you can explore. True! Wait, am I dumb? You are right. I should have used that. Hold on. Can we use Farsight to explore that area that I wanted to explore earlier? Let's try it, right? Let's put it like right here. Okay, we gotta go explore that dungeon, boys. Okay, ready? We gotta go up on the tower to scout out, okay? Or maybe I could have explored inside of the dungeon too. Oh, is this place like abandoned? Yeah, it looks like this place is pretty barren when you don't have the dungeon. There are some rares. Oh, level 60 mobs? Oh, lord. Let's go back to the entrance. Is this the entrance right here? No, this leads you somewhere else. Oh, what the fuck? Where the hell am I? Where was the entrance to the dungeon? I think it was like over here, actually. Because there's a massive pit here. Yeah, here we go. That's like the entrance, I think. Yes, so this is Necropolis. This is where you kind of come from. This would be the actual entrance, like the little gateway up here. Yeah, and that's where the entrance would be. So you would go here. We'd take a right past the massive mushroom down the middle. Take a left towards the gates of hell. And there's a massive necropolis just chilling there. But how do you get up into the necropolis? Looks like you go to the right, maybe? Down into the pits of hell eternal? Oh, actually, let's take it places. And there's some steps, and those lead you to... Well, looks like nothing. There's a little tower. Looks like there will be a boss over here or something. And then just take it to the fucking deep pits, dude. With a massive green thing here. Oh! I think this is gonna be like an endgame zone or something. I swear to God. This feels like this would be an endgame zone. Wait, what is that over there? Let's go back into the necropolis. I kind of want to explore. There's probably nothing in there, but I really am interested in what it looks like on the inside. Okay, we got it on the side, but we gotta kind of get in the inside. And there's nothing really here. There's a path as if you're supposed to be able to climb it. And there's a rune in the ground, like as if you're a teleportation pad. So you're supposed to get up here somehow. And there's a portal to Seed of the Primus. Interesting. Seed of the Primus is this thing right here. That's the Seed of the Primus. Wait! Captain Exposition? What the fuck are you doing up here? Hello? Because I've done this whole area and you can't even go over here. I guess if you complete the dungeon, he sits there, right? Oh, that looks cool. Can I get up there? I doubt it. I like to explore the tower and there's... Oh my god, this shit looks so fucking cool. Let's climb a little higher. What the fuck? More grave? Why are you here? For real, why are you here? For all you know, he was actually responsible behind the plague quarter being wiped out. Even though he's like, we are here to protect Shadowlands, but he's actually the bad guy, for all you know. He's just hanging around, dude. He's just hanging here, man. He's just hanging around. He's a Morgrave Crexus of the Undying Army, man. He's just chilling. Okay, I guess I timed out. I didn't even think about exploring like this. I should do that more often. Fight coordinator. Citadel needs a prominent champions. Oh, that's like a side quest. This seems like kind of cool. Let me share this area right here, dude. So they got this area here with all these dudes, arena trainers, all that stuff. And then there's like a little area here where people can watch and spectate some of the fights here. And right now they have Mistress Dyrax. Is that somebody from Legion back in the day? She's like fighting all these dudes in Necrolord area. Who is Mrs. Gyrax? Is she like a world boss? And there's a fucking Zura the Blighted, a fucking dragon over here. And there's a massive unbreakable urge. Like a rock golem guy right over here. And she's fighting all these guys right now. Now, last time I was here, there was a whole nother demon fighting here. But is there anything inside? Because that's where I came from. Oh, now it's like an empty hall. Oh. Interesting. I want to actually work DK, dude. That would look pretty cool, not gonna lie. Yeah, she's just beating everybody up. Mrs. Gyrax. So how the fuck did she get over here? Unless it's just the dude summoning Legion demons just so I can have someone to fight. Isn't she from, No, Mrs. Aluredel was the one that was in the, Legion invasions. Or, yeah, invasion points. I was thinking maybe that's her. But no, this is a whole other mistress. Mrs. Gyrax. Let's hear. Are those just more exits out of here? I think it's exactly what it is. Do they have anything new there? Not just arena trainees. Nope. Just different ways to enter, apparently. There's arena challenges. I wonder if it's possible to go and kill her. I wonder if you get anything for it. Get like a group together. She only has 183,000 health. I mean, I only have 13,000, but she has, you know, that's... I can handle her. I can handle it. Yeah, so there's a whole nother demon here. There was a big old pit lord last time I checked this. And I don't think they can ever die. Alright, let's go exploring some more. So there's the House of Eyes. And that place I have not got to explore at all is this area right here. Let's go to the House of Eyes. Let's just walk over there and explore the place some. I think I have to go to the right here because they have all these like sport potty areas. Yeah, so this seems to be close to it. Yeah, I think I'm heading. Yeah, this is where the destroyed House of Eyes used to be. There's a flight path, and they got these spider dudes that look pretty fucking dope. I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, they're completely destroyed, dude. They're just completely decimated. I don't even know where their necropolis is at. They're completely screwed over. Maybe if I go way up above, I can see their necropolis. See if I can climb the mushroom. Okay, let's see if we can just kind of jump from mushroom to mushroom, dude. Put some Mario shit over here. Yeah, I think they got completely decimated, though. Because the other place at least has a necropolis. Or maybe those are the parts of the necropolis here. Whoa. There's a big skelly boy. Massive tower over here. Oh, I remember this tower. You did a quest in there. Big old skelly boy. But these are supposed to be like the stealthy dudes of Maldraxxus. The spies with poisons and schemes and shit like that. You know what I mean? But where's the necropolis? I have no idea. That's supposedly is like where... That's everyone's like home base in necropolis. Everybody has one, I think. But these guys don't. I'm looking if there's one at all. There's some dudes here and there, but they're kind of just like... just fucking around. Yeah, but these guys get completely wiped out. If you thought the plague water was pretty bad, these guys are just completely Dunsky. Whatever the leader was, he's fucking decimated, dude. So maybe they never actually had a necropolis, or maybe they did, it was like underground or something, but I don't see it. I know I'm on top of mushrooms, so it's not like I can really see a lot, but I'm trying to look up from like high above. What's over there? It's like a cauldron? It's a cauldron. Ooh, courage. But is that a hole? Did I come out on the other side? I think it did. And this, I think, is the Necromancer hold. Yep. That's where all these skelly boys that are necromancers hang out in. That's like their main area. They teach each other necromancy magic and runes and stuff, and they have liches and shit. They look fucking dope. Not gonna lie. They look cool, but they're kind of a bad guys on this. At least right now. They're one of the dudes that decide to fuck shit up. We can explore. Oh, this looks cool. It's so purple. Yo, Kren will fucking like this dude. And there's a massive ziggurat. They have a necropolis over there. I was gonna say ziggurat, but I think this is more of a ziggurat right here rather than necropolis. There's a massive like pit area with ruins. Oh, this looks cool. I've never actually been here because this is like a level 60 area. I'm pretty sure this is where you go for like world quest and end game quest stuff, as you solve like the problems of the different covenants. There's a Mal Android here. A bunch of other skelly boys. Oh, I have a name. It's kind of cool. Oh, Malandra? Nope. Malandra. I guess it's maybe a title. There's like an indoor area with Mirenia, Whispering God. Have you heard of me? I'm a champion of Azeroth. I think I can handle it. Let's try to see if we can get on top of that. But hey, doggy. Oh, okay. We are on it somewhere. Let's go to where the. Let's go a little higher. Oh, you know what? It looks just like the dungeon thing. Remember that dungeon with Kyrians? It looks just like that. Like the necropolis in the dungeon area. That means it has to have a second story to it. If we're careful, we could kind of scale with Farsight around it, across like the edges. And we might be able to reach the top, see what's up there, if there's anything at all. And hopefully we don't get stuck, like kind of how we are starting to look like. Because we're looking like we're about to get stuck. Okay. A little bit higher. We're going to be inside the building for a bit, but it's okay, boys. Yep, literally looking inside of the building. But we got to get on the outside, and eventually we'll be fine. Okay, it looks like we're maybe... Yes! Doing it, we're doing it! Yeah, now we're on top. Now we can go even higher. Let's go to like this, like the tippity top over there. Nothing. Okay, that's kind of lame. There's nothing here. This shit looks like Northern, dude. Look at the spires and everything being blue. This just straight up looks like Northern. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? What if they stole the floating necropolis from the House of Eyes, because they came from the necropolis to the Kyrians? Maybe that's where the House of Eyes necropolis went to. They killed everybody there, stole it, and used it to head over to Kyrians and try to see if they can assault them for anima. That would explain it. Where Hunter Rogue pre-shaman made DK in Portuguese and Kren. I don't see it online or anything fan made. What? It's their MMO champion side, and Asmongold read it and everyone saw it. What? Kren, I know what I see, and it's not a lie or anything fan made. What are you talking about? Check Asmongold Twitch about Naga. He reads their files saying Naga male cat form, a Naga race coming out, female Naga bear form. To be fair, we should have allied race vehicle. Naga, what the fuck? On MMO champion? Bruh. Everybody knows MMO champion is kind of questionable in terms of the content and information. Bruh. Wait, it's like a forum post of just like, somebody needs to add Naga. And now you're like, yo, we should totally have Naga. Let me check with MMO champ. MMO champ, are we talking about like the forums? I could totally see somebody on forums being like, boys, we're gonna have Naga druids. Nah. Yeah, that sounds, to me it just sounds dumb, so I don't believe it. Let me see if there's any news and posts about Naga druids, dude. Oh boy. What are they gonna be, like a fish? Your cat form is like fish form. You got Barracuda form. Also, it's about time we have Demon Hunter, Orc race, and Dreadnought ones, because both of those races were influenced by Legion as well. Wait, what? Destruction to change some names? Talent changes for destruction? I don't know if they actually changed anything. So WoW had MMO champions telling me they changed some stuff for demonology and destruction, and when you look at the changes, it basically is no changes. Wait, I guess I show you guys some of the stuff I'm looking at. Looking for them Naga druids, boys. Naga cat form. Hold on, can I just type in the word Naga? Naga. Nothing. I guess it's not this post. Should we go to the next page then? Naga cat form. Alright, page 3. Nothing in the first one. Naga. Nothing. Okay. Next page. Because if you tell me it's the forums, that place is a... There's a shitload of forum posts there, my dude. It's gonna be fucking... Unless I have a good search engine. 4 pages on the Naga. There's a video of Asmon reading about a Naga. Druids, a Naga allied race. Check the link I sent to you. What? Okay, send it to me on Discord. Send me a link on Discord. Does that look so good? Yo, it does. I want to see what this Naga shit is, dude. How does it have to feel about having to use Flame Tongue, Rockbutter, and Frostbrand? Right now, it doesn't feel too bad. Like, you just kind of apply them. You just use them whenever you don't have Storm Strike off cooldown. You just kind of filler. It doesn't really matter much. God, one of the forum posts says Horde reparations. Okay, what are we? General Shadowlands changes. Is that what we'll look at for the Naga Druid forms? Flying wild, Worgen flying mount ability. I'm sorry, I literally thought of like a Worgen growing like some webbed bat wings and just start flying. Just like look at as funny and comically as you can be, dude. Which race do you like? Or would you like to be playable? I don't really know what race could you add. I don't know if Shadowlands is gonna really. I mean, maybe some of the Shadowlands stuff like Kyrian, Venthyr, Necrolords, or Maldraxxus, like the Skelly Boys. I don't really know. There haven't been anything new ones really. Fix professions, hybrid customization for the Night Elves, not High Elves. So honest is evil, just admit it. Riveting forum post, boys. Why like now? Forced mandatory or mandatory covenants. But should we not? This is pure. I see terms like these being thrown around way too much, and you won't you won't get to choose your covenant you like. This is pure. Oh, what? Okay, let's actually complain about something else. I might actually have some different topic. But she was one bit behind. What is the thread law? Elton said something about Naga and Druid forums. Hold on. Can I just look up Naga Druid forums champion? Can I just look up MMO champion Naga Druid forums? Playable Naga concept? Is that what Asmongold was looking at? Let's see, suggestion playable Naga. WoW Druid forums. Naga Worgen. Best way to make Naga playable. And there's this forum post I see. I'm a fan of playable Naga. What is the suggestion? What is the question here? Playable Naga. I'm a fan of playable Nagas and support this idea. I'm a fan of playable Naga, but I don't like this idea. We have 210 people versus what? 80? I don't like Nagas, prefer other race. So already 280 people, more than 210, don't like it. We don't need another race. I'm not against more allied races. You got those links? Yeah, I said on Discord, man. If you have a link to it, you can more than welcome to hit it up on Discord. Who the hell would want to play as Naga? Okay, the idea of playable Naga by itself is not a bad idea, right? If eventually World of Warcraft found a way to evolve Naga to be playable, or you could just play Naga somehow at some point, whether it makes sense or not. Let's say it's just something they add at some point where not the story doesn't make sense. Wow, you know, no more expansions, but they're just adding stuff for fun. It will be kind of cool to play as a Naga. It makes you wonder, like, what races would they have, what classes would they be able to play, how would they look mounted, stuff like that, right? It'd be kind of cool. But when you're telling me Naga druids, bro, that's out of the window. Dalaran, what's this one? Asmon reacts to Moldrax's own preview and new Shadowlands updates. And what that then? What? What this? Oops, something went wrong. It literally couldn't. My chat crashed as soon as I tried to open it. It said, "Oops, something went wrong." Hold on, let me see if I can bring it up all together. Yep, oops, something went wrong. It literally says, "Oops, something went wrong." Oh, trolls and snake people. Yeah, like Setheric would be pretty cool. Turtles would be cool. Naga, I think, is maybe also have been overplayed by the community, right? People have been asking for Naga so fucking much. Okay. Okay, I'm not about to just watch an Asmongold video though, boys. I'm not about to literally do Asmongold stuff, right? Asmon watches stream. Actually, now he can because of the DMCA potential, but I doubt Asmongold is gonna DMCA me for Warcha, right? Or maybe he would. We don't know. I think he's a nice guy. I think he means well, but maybe someone else is running the channel. So we're not actually gonna watch. We are gonna skim through him. So he's looking at the Moldraxa stuff. He's looking at Moldraxa stuff. He's looking at Moldraxa stuff. Probably talking to McConnell. McConnell's talking about how amazing he is at Classic. Asmon was looking at some of the mounts. More mounts. He's very, very happy. You can see on his face, it's very expressive. Look at more mount stuff. Something about druids. Aquatic fly travel form. Yeah, so druids will be able to choose the forms. And then he picks up the Abathur head from Heroes of the Storm for a second. Okay, so I didn't see any part where I could just see him talking about... Okay, where do I gotta skip to hear him talk about Naga and playable Naga druids? My dude, where do I skip to? What's the timestamp here? Dalaran from the start is just first 20 seconds. Literally from the start. Alright. Alrighty. Alrighty.
Naga can be an allied race?
Naga male cat form.
Naga male cat form? What? Blizzard has a free...
That's it? That's it? Naga male's cat form confirmed, boys! Naga male cat forms are in Shadowlands! Fuck yeah, dude! Okay, it was like if I could, which one was it that you were looking at? Which thing can I look at? Which? Is it just global strings? I think it's global strings, right? Can we find the global strings thing that we was looking at? Hold on. There's a good chance that WoW might have updated the global strings by now. There's a good because sometimes you have global strings and it's just like whatever is on the global strings, you just kind of right. You just put it on the website, whatever it is, just copy paste whatever it may be. But then you might have adjustments at a later time. So let's see if we can find the global string. I don't know music at. Here we go. Let's skip the next song, dude. Let's get a fresh one. We got Draka, we got mounts, we got druid forms, global strings, customization stuff. That's the thing he was looking at. So what are these? We have preamble for Shadowlands, included global strings and customization names. So all these are just random, I guess, strings. Random strings of random things that might means something wrong. Like Mist of Churna Scythe, stages. I'm gonna guess are probably like stage 1 for scenarios of Churna Scythe, like some kind of game event you're gonna do. The other side is probably getting the game event for Plaguefall. Maybe this is just the dungeon strings or whatever it may be. Different stages of Recovering Tyrande, Whispering. Recovering Tyrande, defeat Maw Monstrosity Skuld. Summoned by Tyrande, defeat the Tortured. So this can give you a bit of an idea of like what things might be. But they're also at the same time very nonsensical. Like you have the other side Arnwald, the other side Gnome, the other side Hakar, the other side Main. Are we gonna have undead gnomes as an allied race? Yes, confirmed. The Wild Hunt, the Witcher is an allied race, confirmed. The Ascended are an allied race, confirmed. The Undying Army and Harvesters, confirmed. Like, you could just go with like a bunch of... Like, a lot of them are... I'm kind of also looking at them to see if there's like spoilers. Like, broadcast text are going to be like broadcast for certain things, like, I guess... characters may be yelling or whatever? They find the Gorm White PH. Kyrian, Phalanx, Rare, Black, and probably mounts. Some strings. Ardwald Pod. Just from the story of the thing. Kyrian, Phalanx, Rare, Silver, Epic, Gold. So we don't have actually have mounts, but we have some names for some of those mounts, right? Stuff like that, maybe. Horned Horse, Bastion Yellow. Horned Horses, guys, confirmed. Allied race. Character name too long. Names can't be more than 12 characters. Class disabled. To play this class, choose one of the races. Global strings for like stuff. New user, newcomer. Double strike. Not just strikes the target close enemy dealing $S1 then $S2 physical damage. So for some kind of spells and shit like that. But it's just when you read it, it's nonsensical until Wowhead is able to kind of like put it together. Quest lines removed. Sepulture of Knowledge. Blood of Female Earrings. Blood of Female Earrings. Gold rubies, hoops, earrings, dangles. Elf Female Horn Styles. Blood of Female Horn Styles. The Betrayer. The Bees. The Dreadlord. I guess they'll rename some of the Demon Hunter horns. Where's this Naga thing? How far low do you get? Naga. Naga male cat form. We're looking. Can we find the Naga thing? Violet, Naga male cat form. New Crow, flight form. New Lunar Wing, skeleton female flight form. New Humble Flare. With so many Naga druid forms and unlocked dream themes. Yeah, so I'm doing the search with /F. Or Control F to find anything related to Naga, and maybe at some point Wowhead might have had Naga stuff here in the strings, but right now the only thing they have for Naga are left in the comments. So at some point they might have had something named as Naga. Maybe it was a mistype. Maybe it was a typo. Maybe it was just some sort of information with the name Naga, but like a code name for how WoW is extrapolating some of their stuff here. But it doesn't mean it's actually related to Naga. So even Wowhead themselves have pulled it off of the actual global strings. So if you look for the word Naga, you can see right here, right? You have all this bar is white, and the yellow starts down here. And when you go over to the yellow parts where you can actually see the word Naga, it only starts in the comments. So whatever that was for Naga, at some point was in the strings, as other silly things always have been. But eventually Wowhead, after sifting and siphoning and looking through all this stuff, can eventually figure, okay, this is a real thing, okay, this is not a real thing, okay, this maybe is some code word for something else, and maybe this is actually a real deal. So, long story short, Naga... Hold on, what is it called again? What's it called? Hold on. Violet Naga male cat forms confirmed, boys. New Humble Flare Naga male flight form available. 100% guarantee, boys. 100% guarantee. We get Nagas and skeletons and ice trolls as placeholders. Yes. Yes, Naga confirmed is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. No, that was an easy one to figure out what the hell that was. It could happen, no. Blizzard have enough technology to make them viral. I'm pretty sure shit in real world is pretty viral already, my dude. We don't need any more of that. Fucking spilled my water. Besides my mouth, because I can't fucking stop laughing. So overall, Naga confirmed, boys. Naga confirmed. There it is. Maybe not as playable, but could be an enemy, and be on game as enemy. We already have plenty of Nagas as enemies. We already know there's enemy Nagas. Are there going to be Nagas in Shadowlands? Well, yes, actually. There's going to be some bosses and one friendly Naga that you guys might remember. But you don't know who they are. You probably don't remember. Unless you played like in... I can't even get away. That's a spoiler. Yeah, I already spoiled enough. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys would have seen them by now. Are we going to have Naga in Shadowlands? Yes. But like as bosses. As every other expansion I've had. Naga enemies of some form. In one way or another. Legion, BFA, you name it. But like playable Naga is what people were talking. Playable Naga. You can't just backpedal and be like, well, I mean, Naga in general. No. If you were like, yo, playable Naga in cat forms, you stick with it. Playable Naga confirmed, boys. Purple in particular. What is it called again? Let me find it. What is that? Violet is the word I think was used. A Naga cat form Violet or something like that. Where was it? Fuck. Where is it? Violet Naga male cat form confirmed, boys. Violet cat forms. Ajara confirmed. That will be... Nah, dude. No. She didn't die. If you played in the BFA, none of you guys did, I know for sure. But in the raid, she doesn't actually die. She just kind of poofs away after you kind of rescue her. One time ago, say field medic class, say goblins and gnomes are able to be that class. A field medic. That's like an NPC class, isn't it? Like certain NPCs are called field medics. But isn't that what a priest is? A field medic? Lore-wise or something? Ajara confirmed. We see. Yeah. Yeah, there's one Naga that's in Shadowlands. It's actually really friendly, but yeah, that's not a confirmation, my dude. Although some of these concept designs for Naga on Wowhead, not gonna lie, are pretty cool. You have different faces which don't look different at all. Male faces that don't look different at all. Some wrinkles here and there. But what if you had these hairstyles for Nightborn, right? Like this would look cool. That braid would look cool. Like this would look cool. I like this little bun thing over here. Like, can we have these for Nightborn? Like this suave hair. Look like Fabi over here. Like, and earrings. Can we have more of this golden shit like this? That's some Naga potential. Right? You would have Nightborn with like fishy tails maybe. Or you would have the gills, which looks kind of silly. Not gonna lie. Kind of silly. I mean, I guess that would work. You would just give them, you know, feet instead of tails. That wouldn't really be Naga. I'm not a huge fan of these tentacles. There's some Draenei stuff over here. But can we get some hair options from here? That'd be cool. Blizzard could totally steal that, give it to Nightborn. Gills you. Yo, the gills look weird, dude. Yeah, the gills with like the ear and like the gill in the back. That does look weird. Also, I'm kind of a huge fan of like, I like this as a tattoo option, but I'm not a huge fan of the shoulders being like all jaggedy like that. Like, it's supposed to be a coral, I get it, but not a fan. Also, I'm not a fan of like tentacles on the face, but they're kind of trying to blend Night Elf and Naga together from this to this. Although I don't know how you would make transition from like full fishy form back to this, but I guess magic would work. Magic solves all answers. That actually would be a pretty cool idea for Allied Race. Like, if Blizzard were to do it, they probably would do something like this. Nightborn, but a second version. Yeah. Yeah. Is she still fighting? She's still fighting over here. I think every day it cycles which demon is in the middle. That's probably how it goes. Arena Spectator. Tell me something. Anything. What do you want? Okay. Bye. I just want to make a friend. Okay. Alright. Okay. Nobody sees us friendly at all. Okay. I literally have 0 friends, dude. They don't want to talk to me or nothing. If Nightborn males actually had those faces, dude, that would be kind of cool. Like the haircuts, they could at least take those. They definitely need more hair options. I'm hoping whatever Night Elves get, Nightborn also get. Because it's kind of like how Blood Elves are getting a bunch of options. Nightborn are getting some of them, like the skin tones and eyes and stuff. I'm hoping Nightborn gets a few of the, like, maybe haircuts from Night Elves and maybe some of the body paints and some of that stuff. We'll see for sure, yeah. Yeah, I love the music you listen to and found the song you may like. Night is Young by AO featuring Boko. I don't listen to something like that, dude. That's awesome. I just listened to NCS stuff, dude. Something that's not copyrighted. I don't know if that's copyrighted or not. I appreciate it though. I might check it out in my free time or something. The Night is Young by AO. Okay, I'll look into it. Thanks, man. See the pre-patch cutscene, the drag also Shadowlands. My drag I heard here too. Oh, I haven't seen the pre-patch cutscene. No, I'd like to see what that looks like. Yeah, but that'd be cool. Because I know we go to Shadowlands, but I don't know if we get dragged, but that'd be cool if it was like an invasion and then everybody got fucking dragged into the maw. Like, against the will. That'd be kind of cool, dude. Everybody getting kidnapped as Sylvanas prepares for assault. We gotta figure out what the hell's going on in Shadowlands so we can help them stand together as one for the Alliance. You know what I mean? Yeah, anyway, boys. I'm gonna call it here. I think we had a bit of fun hanging around on the Shadowlands Alpha. I'm gonna log this guy off at the one in that's available. We did a bit of exploring, had a bit of fun hanging out on the Shaboy. I think tomorrow maybe we could hit up Warlock or something. Test out Affliction, see how that feels. Try a couple different builds. But overall, I like the changes that have happened to class so far. I really wanted to do dungeon. And this whole time we're waiting for a dungeon. We're waiting for a tank, healers, and we got rotated through between having to wait for a healer, having to wait for a tank, having to wait for DPS, and they just can't get people together, man. So hopefully more people get into the alpha and we could do more regular runs of Shadowlands. But thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are fucking beautiful. And I think I'm a log for now, and I'll see you guys next stream. Yeah, the one in here. So if I want to make more characters on Shadowlands, I could just kind of skip all this area and just come out here and hang. How's Destruction? Affliction seems better. But Destruction, Demonology Destruction needs a bit of help. I need to make a video on the focus of classes. I'm still working on that one, but I got a bunch of videos to work on, so I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are fucking beautiful. Always fun hanging out with all of you. And remember, boys, a Violet Naga cat form is gonna be ink in Shadowlands. I'll see you boys next stream. Alrighty, peace.